representing him as his best man. You know, for everyone that knows the Pelins, they have an extremely, extremely large family and a constantly growing one. So he definitely had his options. I mean, let's look at his older brothers to begin with. I mean, right off the bat, he had 3 great options in Bro, Billy, and Ricky. On second thought, he didn't have so many great options. In all seriousness, so not only have those 3 brothers been incredible to me, as long as I can remember, the cousins, Steve and Chris, and Gerald and Ann, as long as I can remember, you guys have always made me feel so welcome and so much like a part of your extended family. I just want you to know, I know over the years, we go away and this and that, but I've never forgot that. You guys have always been great to me, and to the brothers, I treat you guys like an extended part of the family as well. So thank you guys, really. So going on to how Pete and I met. We've been friends now, best of friends, for almost 18 years. Real quick story, which I think really epitomizes Pete to a T. 4th grade, we met through a mutual friend right before school. We have assigned seats, and we both have B's as last names. So it's inevitable that he's sitting next to me, and I'm in the classroom first. I see him walk in, I wave him down, and he has this stupid, smug smile on his face, and he shakes his head no as if A, he doesn't want to sit next to me, and B, he's not going to when it's assigned seats anyway. But you know what? As I said, that epitomizes Pete. Even though I love him to death, he'll always be the most immature and spoiled brat kid that I know. You just come to love it. Since that day in 4th grade, we've been to elementary school together, we've been to middle school together, we've been to high school together, we've been to college together, and we both live in South Florida now together. We've been classmates, we've been roommates, we've been teammates, we've been dorm mates. We shared a bunk bed our junior year of college in a house so all of our friends could live there, which is absolutely ridiculous.
In the same room.
In the same room, yes, in the same room, but rent was cheap, and we got 5 of our best friends under one roof for a year, so no regrets there. More importantly than all that stuff, through all these years, Pete's been not only a best friend to me, but truly like a brother. As I've mentioned to the other Pelins, an extended part of the family, I can't think of my life, and I can't think of a time without Pete in it, and increasing my quality of life because of that. So it's not a day I can't think of. I can't think of a memory without Pete at this point, good or bad. When you spend all this time together, we go through so many different stages and phases in life, from really chunky, chubby kids back in the day to seeing Pete go through a couple notable stages. His gangster stage was very interesting. That lasted a little bit too long, but we let that go. We all go through those. That was pre-Amber. Past that, he did a little hybrid gangster, a blowout. And for those of you that aren't familiar with that, think of any male character on the Jersey Shore, and that's what he was rocking, all right? And then lastly, as he matured towards the end of college, as we were running the UCF intramural football fields, he grew out his luscious long locks to be Tom Brady. So, and yes, championship included. Got to his head. But those are just a couple of the basic stages that I've seen him go through. But the point being, I've been there with him through the good, the bad, the indifferent, the fun, the sad, the crazy, and everything in between. And Pete's the type of person that I've got to know through all these experiences, that when I was thinking about this speech, I was thinking what separates him from everyone else, and what makes him so special, and what's made our friendship last for so many years. A couple words came to mind, but they don't really do it justice. The bottom line is, without verbalizing it, I know that through anything, thick, thin, financial, ups and downs, I could count on Pete with anything in my life. And there's not that many people, when you're really true to yourself, that you can count on in your life like that. And Pete's definitely one of mine. And there's no question about that. And it goes both ways.
Nice.
I hope you know that. But I mean, just loyalty, trustworthy. And for anyone that really knows him, big in stature, this guy's the biggest 6'4" teddy bear I've ever seen in my life. heart of gold, would do anything for anybody. And that's the truth. Anyone that knows him knows that.
Very true.
6'5", okay. Even a bigger teddy bear, soft. But with that said, as I said, as just typical guys, you know, we have this bond, and we don't always have to verbalize how we feel about each other, and that we're there for each other, and that we're always gonna, you know, have each other's back. But I feel like there's no better opportunity tonight, and being that there might not be another one, just the nature of how we are, to let you know, Pete, that I don't take our friendship for granted. I appreciate you more than words can describe. For us to be such great friends from 4th grade, without question, until we're crapping our pants and playing poker down the road one day. I know you're always going to be there for me, and I'm going to be there for you, and I love you like a brother. I really do. Despite what it may seem, I am not done. Sorry. Take a seat, Rick. I appreciate it, though. Can't forget about Amber. I was going to say, we got to transition to the good-looking side of the couple. As Nicole alluded to, I remember the first time that I knew they were a thing. We were at a pool party in college, and I'm in the kitchen with a couple of our friends, and I look out the window, and sure enough, Pete and Amber are rolling around in the grass making out. True story. True story. Who would ever think that that would lead to this? I've seen you guys both grow as individuals, as a couple, as boyfriend-girlfriend, as fiancés, as mother and father, and now husband and wives. You guys have a beautiful young family. You guys have a beautiful young family. You have the support of not only myself, but everyone here and so many other people. I just couldn't picture life without you guys, and no matter what, nothing worthwhile comes easy. It's going to take hard work, and it's going to be worthwhile. But with that said, I'd like to raise a glass and say nothing but happiness, health, and lots of love for the feelings. All right? Cheers.
Bucky.
Didn't mean to say one last thing. Aunt Balin, you are a saint. I left that out. You're a miracle. I love you.
Well done, Breezy.
Very well done.
You need to get a drink. Yeah, good job, man. Killed it, though. Nice. Good job, man.